Hey guys, this is Sleeping Small XL back at it again with another video. If you guys would like to be part of that the sleeping squad, hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoy the video, leave a like and a comment down below. So without further ado, we're going to be talking about the grading companies today, and what better way than to start off with the most popular card, which is the holographic Charizard from base set. So the three grading companies I'll be talking about today are Beckett, CGC, as well as PSA. As you can see, I have three cards with me. I have a CGC Near Mint to Mint 8 Pokemon, Charizard holographic from base set, centering is 8.5, surface 8, corners 8, edges are 8. Then I have a Beckett 8.5, base unlimited Charizard holographic, surface 9, centering 9, edges 9, surface 8, overall grade 8.5, near mint plus. And then finally, for my last one, I have a PSA 8 near mint to mint holographic Charizard. So, let's go over the slabs real quick. Height-wise, we have CGC on the right, BGS on the far left, and PSA in the middle. Dang, I need to scoot farther back. But, CGC, PSA is second, and then BGS is on the bottom. As you can see, BGS is the shortest one. PSA and CGC are about the same in terms of height. In terms of thickness, this is BGS, this is PSA, and this is CGC. CGC and PSA have about the same thickness. PSA is slightly thinner, but BGS is definitely the thickest. And then, as you can see, the labels in the if I can lean them back. CGC has the largest label. PSA has the middle size label, and then Beckett has the smallest label. So these are pretty much, believe the closest I could get in terms of grades. I sent all three of these cards in myself, and they came back with the certain grades. So this, I believe, is the highest 8.5 you can. Is it? No, I could have gotten 10s and I could have still. Okay, so if it were all 10s and then an 8, I believe I'd get an 8.5 still. Maybe wrong, maybe I get a 9. But yeah, it came back like this. So they're all in very similar conditions. With BGS and CGC, you can see that they have subgrades, whereas PSA, you don't know the subgrade. So you just say, hey, it's an 8. And so we'll talk about the advantages/disadvantages currently at the time of the recording for each of these grading companies. So with CGC, they are currently the ones with I think the fastest turnaround time, depending on the service. So for this one, I believe I paid, I have the premium membership for CGC. You have to have some membership. It could be their regular, silver, or their premium. I believe those are the three options. So they're like $25 to $50 for the first one, like $100 to $150 for the second one, and like $250 to $300 for the premium one. So I paid for that because I wanted to see what it was like. So with the premium one, you get discounts on each of your grading fees, as well as being able to ship it to their office. You can go on their site and actually check them out. But yeah, so I think I paid around $47 for the grading fee, or $46.50, and then if I wanted subgrades, it was an additional $4.50. So overall, I paid about $51 to get this card graded. So that's like a 5-day of Beckett when they guaranteed their 5-day service levels. So I believe CGC is the fastest right now, and they do a pretty good job, honestly. The card container is similar to PSA. It feels slightly sturdier, kind of like Beckett's, and it is cleared on the edges. There's no frosting anywhere. So yeah, they do have their holographic sticker in the back. It says it's CGC. They have your cert number, barcode, as well as a QR code. And yeah, I think CGC is a very good company, and they're up and coming in terms of the trading card world. So next we have PSA. So PSA is pretty much the standard for grading Pokemon cards. I'm sure you've all heard of them by now. They have the frosted edges. This is one of the newer cases. You can see the cert numbers. So they have a barcode, their logo, and they have the card info right here, as well as the grade info right here. And this cert number you can look up on their website and you'll find your card, along with a population report. And when you flip it over on the back, similar to CGC, they have a QR code, a barcode, as well as a cert number, as well as their logo, one holographic stamp, and then their official logo. And then last but not least, we have Beckett or BGS. Card info is at the top. Subgrades on the front of the card. You have a cert number. I don't really know how to use their system to search, so to me, it's kind of a messy system. It's very complex, and it's hard to find things. Then on the back, you just have their standard as well as who they are. A nice addition though is these corners. So if you get like a card autographed, I know the label will move over and you'll get like another small sticker with like autograph grade. PSA just fills the autograph grades right on the labels. So Beckett, you get a nice like additional siding here. As far as I know, CGC does not do autographs. So that is another thing to consider. So if you say had an ungraded copy of this Charizard Holo and you're like, okay, I'm going to go visit Mr. Arita during one of his signing events whenever those come back, you probably would not go with CGC. You would go with either PSA or BGS for that. Believe the process for BGS is slightly different. So for BGS, they have a branch called BAS, and so that's Beckett Authentication something. But yeah, so Beckett splits their branches of grading versus signature, like authentication, into two different branches, whereas PSA, you would basically pay for a different service. So yeah, PSA and BGS offer authentication services on signature or signed cards, whereas CGC just does card grades. This could change in the future, but as of the recording of this video, that is not the case. So which one do I enjoy more? I paid about the same service level for each of these. So for this one, it was a 2-day service level, about $50. For this one, I believe I had my standard. Was it standard? I think I used one of my vouchers for this Charizard. So it took about, I think it took 3 weeks before PSA got busy. Now it'll probably take a month or longer to get it graded. So this definitely had the quickest turnaround time. And this one, when Beckett was still doing their guarantees, I think I paid about, I want to say I paid $50 for the 2-day as well. So currently during the pandemic, this is, if you want your cards graded faster and you want them back quicker, I would go with CGC. Even though CGC's bulk is really fast, it comes in about 20 to 30 days, whereas PSA / Beckett, their bulk is, it takes a long time. If you go with anything less than the, like if you go with a 10-day guaranteed service, it might take a couple of weeks, 3 weeks or something like that. But if you go any longer, you're not getting your cards back for at least like 2 months. And then PSA is even longer than that with their bulk service. So During the recording of this video, the pandemic is still going on, so if you want to get your cards graded the fastest, the order would be CGC, then Beckett, then PSA. However, if you do Beckett's unguaranteed 60-day or 30/20 days, it is probably slower than PSA's bulk service. So these two, if you go with any of their medium tier, so 10 days or up, I'd say CGC is definitely the fastest, followed by Beckett and then PSA. And then I'm just trying to think of any other differentiating points to distinguish between them, just to give you a good idea of what to choose for when you're selecting your grading company. BGS, I don't think has any service options. You just pay upfront. That's what I've been doing with them. But for Beckett and PSA, they do have subscription services. And I do use both for CGC and PSA. Probably because I get 15 free vouchers, so it's I think $300. I get 15 free vouchers, which is like I can use it on 15 different cards where the max value is $4.99 or less. So normally those are about $20 a card, I believe, for the service. So that right there is basically I'm paying $300 for the vouchers, but I also get a year subscription to their magazine, which I really don't really need. But yeah, I think the last one subscription, I got a backpack as well, so that's pretty cool. I think they're handing out more goodies with their premium level subscription, so check them out. I really enjoy CGC because I get a 10% discount. Yeah, 10%. No, I get a discount because I'm a premium member of CGC, and I get a certain level of discount on all my orders because I'm that premium membership. And CGC also has the thing where if you auto renew your subscription, you can get an additional discount on it. So instead of paying $300 like the first time fee, I'll probably get $20 to $30 knocked off. So it'll only be about like $270 instead of the $300. So CGC is an up-and-coming grading company in terms of trading cards, and right now they're probably the fastest. However, the one who has the largest market share would be PSA. And the reason why I would go with Beckett is if you have anything modern that is not in English or Japanese that you would like to get graded, I would go to Beckett because CGC nor PSA will grade, like, say, the modern Korean cards you see in the back. And so those are the pros and cons of CGC, Beckett, and PSA. So I'll go over them one more time real quickly and then wrap this video up. So CGC is a new grading company in terms of trading cards. They're currently the fastest, and they have a lot of discounts with their grading. So if you want to get your cards graded and you want them back to you pretty quickly, I would go CGC. Prices are pretty comparable. If you want to go where everyone goes to get their cards graded, you don't mind waiting the time, but you know that these people have been there and have a lot of experience, and I would go with PSA. They're the most popular for a good reason. They're a publicly traded company, and I think they have the biggest market share in terms of Pokemon cards, so I would go with PSA. If you don't mind waiting, and for Beckett, if you have that really, really good condition card and you're looking for a black label, or you have some modern cards in languages besides English/Japanese, then I would definitely go with Beckett, as they grade a lot of variety. So So if you want your cards back fast and pretty quick, I would go with CGC. If you want to, I believe, get the most bang for your buck for good graded cards, I would go with PSA. And if you have any cards that are not going to be graded by CGC or PSA, then I would go with BGS for the grading. Or if you want to go for that black label. I know CGC also has something similar to a black label. It's like a what they would label as perfect. So that means all your subgrades are 10s, and then your overall grade is a 10. I think the lettering on this would be golden of some kind. I cannot confirm that, but so if you want subgrades on your cards as well, you can go with CGC or Beckett. CGC also does grading without subgrades, and so does Beckett. But yeah, those are the current 3 grading companies that I've used. I've also seen other grading companies such as GMA, but I am fairly skeptical about that one. But I hope this video gave you guys a good idea of uh, which which grading service, which grading company provides service that fits your needs, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you guys want to be part of the Sleeping Squad, hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Sleeping Snorlax Style, and I'm out.